Hey, Skull Vikings family. What's up, you purple-blooded warriors? I'm your diehard Vikings fan, fired up and ready to dive into the hottest Noticias dos Vikings news straight from the trenches. Imagine this. After a brutal Week 7 where our boys fell just short to those Eagles, 28-22, we're staring down a Thursday night football showdown with the Chargers that could flip our season on its head. Carson Wentz threw for 313 yards, but those 2 picks stung. Will he bounce back? Or is this the spark we need to roar back into playoff contention? Stick with me, because tonight we're breaking down every pulse-pounding pick for Week 8, with a massive spotlight on our Vikings. Who's ready to skull? Let's charge in. Our Vikings sit at 3-3, clinging to the NFC North like it's US Bank Stadium in a blizzard. But that loss to Philly exposed some cracks. Wentz's offense hit 22 points but couldn't seal the deal against a defense that sacked him twice. Now, heading to SoFi Stadium on a short week, the Chargers lurk as 3.5-point favorites with an over-under of 44.5, and experts like those at USA Today are split, giving LA a 60% edge but warning Minnesota's healthier line could grind it out. I'm hyped but nervous. Our pass rush, led by Jonathan Greenwood with 18 tackles already, needs to feast on Justin Herbert, who's thrown 6 picks this year. What do you think, fam? Can Wentz outduel Herbert? Or are we in for a defensive slugfest? Drop your predictions below. Hold on tight, because this Week 8 slate is loaded with drama that could shake up our Vikings' path, from bounce-back spots to revenge games. But first, let's rewind to Week 7's gut-wrencher for us pickers. We went 6-9. Ouch. Hits like the Browns covering and Lions rolling, but misses on our Vikings plus 1.5 and that Packers flop burned. It's do or die to climb back toward .500, with only 13 games this week. No room for slip-ups. Teaser alert. One NFC North clash could steal the show and boost our wildcard dreams. Who's with me? Let's unpack these picks one explosive breakdown at a time, Vikings style. The momentum's fizzled after that rough Week 7, but here's the fire. Our Vikings face the Chargers tonight, and if Wentz can cap that ceiling the offense has been bumping against, we might just shock the world. LA's reeling from a 38-24 Colts beatdown, their D allowing 27-plus points the last 3 games, dead last in yards per play. Meanwhile, Minnesota's trenches are tougher, with no major injuries hitting our line like the Eagles exposed last week. Frey's riding the Chargers minus 3.5, citing Joe Alt's potential return, but I'm screaming underdog here. Our boys have won 3 of 4 close ones. Skull or sink? Tell me in the comments. Justin Herbert's got 1,913 yards and 13 TDs, but those 6 picks scream turnover gold for our secondary, where Josh Metellus already has an INT. Chargers are 4-3 but lost 3 of 4, desperate at home, while we're 3-3 and hungry after splitting international wins. Stats say NFC's 25-13 versus AFC. Momentum's ours if we control the clock with Jordan Mason rumbling. But Wentz on a short week? Risky with J.J. McCarthy's ankle still nagging, sidelining our rookie stud. This feels like a get-right game for LA, but Vikings fans, don't count us out. We thrive in primetime chaos. Picture this. Wentz slinging to Justin Jefferson for chunk plays, our D stuffing Gus Edwards, 44.5 total screams low-scoring thriller. Fry doubts our pass rush after Philly, but with Greenwood and company fresh, we pressure Herbert into mistakes. If we cover plus 3.5, it's a statement that snaps our skid and vaults us toward .500. Who's got the edge? I'm all in on Purple Pride. Let's steal this one and build steam. On to the next slate banger. Falcons minus 7.5 over Dolphins? Oh man, Atlanta's offense has lit up scoreboards multiple times in 2025, averaging big chunks when Kirk Cousins is dialing deep. Miami's a disaster outside that fluke Jets win, 1-6, folks, with Tua nursing tweaks and the Finns D leaking like a sieve. Frey's pounding the Falcons at home, and I agree. Expect a blowout where Bijan Robinson feasts for 100-plus yards. But hey, Vikings fans, this keeps the South muddled. Good for our wild card hunt. The Dolphins are an absolute mess, scoring under 20 in 4 straight, while Atlanta's dropped 30-plus in 3 home tilts. Over-under at 44.5 feels right for Falcons fireworks, but Miami's speed could nick him early. Still, with our eyes on the playoffs, a Falcons W here means no easy AFC wins bleeding over. What if Miami pulls a miracle? Nah, too optimistic. Atlanta rolls by double digits. Who's your sleeper in this route? Hit the comments. This one's a tune-up for the conference, but it amps the energy. Falcons winning big validates their 4-3 push, indirectly pressuring our 3-3 squad to match fire with the Chargers. Fry nailed it, no mercy at home. As Vikings diehards, we love seeing rivals stumble. Keeps the door cracked for us. Pumped yet? Wait till you hear the Bengals' revenge arc. Bengals minus 6.5 versus Jets? Lesson learned. Never fade Joe Flacco on a fresh squad. Last week, he spammed Jamar Chase for monster lines against Pittsburgh. Expect round 2 versus the winless Jets, who are 0-7 and begging for mercy. Phrase all over Cincy covering easy, with Chase due for another 150-yard bombfest. Vikings faithful. This lights a fire. Burrow's boys climbing means tougher North battles ahead. Flacco's button-mashing Chase button? Genius, over 200 yards last outing, and New York secondary is Swiss cheese, allowing 300-plus weekly. Over under 44.5 screams Bengals barrage, maybe 31-10 final. But what if Aaron Rodgers Jets surprise? Dream on, they're toast. For us, a Bengals W keeps the AFC East chaotic. Josh Allen's Bills next. But focus. Our Thursday grind. Envision Chase torching for 2 scores, Flacco ice cold, Jets folding like cheap lawn chairs. Phrase pick nails the spread, but under for total if Cincy declamps. As passionate Vikings backers, we root against overpowered offenses stealing our shine. Keep them balanced. Your take. Flacco MVP or bust? Let's roll to New England. Patriots minus 6.5 over Browns? New England's on fire. Winners of 3 straight with Drake may slicing defenses like butter. Trust the sophomore over Dylan Gabriel any day, especially at frosty Foxborough. Phrase banking on Pat's D testing Cleveland's line, and stats back it. Boston's allowed under 17 points lately. Vikings fans. This divisional outsider keeps the East unpredictable. Love it. The Browns are scrappy, but May's thrown for 800 yards in his last 4. 0 picks. Meanwhile, Gabriel's turnovers doomed them. Over under 40.5 feels Pats dominated, maybe 24-13. Injury note. Cleveland's key pieces banged up post-bye. For our purple crew, a Pats cover means no weak AFC foes. Sharpens our edge. Who's the Pats X-Factor? Spill it below. This matchup's a blueprint. Young QBs rising, like our JJ waiting in wings. Phrase spot on, Pats pull away late. Energized? Good, because Philly's urgency next could echo our Eagles' revenge feels. Hang tight, Skull Squad. We're building suspense. Giants plus 7.5 at Eagles? New York's already stunned Philly once this year, so expect Jalen Hurts gunning hard. But these birds live. In nail-biters, only one blowout all season. Phrase grabbing the points, predicting a close shave where Giants hang tough. As Vikings diehards fresh off our own Philly L, this screams, payback pending. We feel that urgency. Phillies 5-2 but edged by 1 score 5 times. Giants upset the outlier over 7. Over under 44.5 fits a trench war. Daniel Jones scrambling for key firsts. But Hurts legs? Lethal if contained. For us at 3-3, Eagles winning tight keeps NFC East wild. Our wild card window stays ajar. You buying the dog? Comment now. Drama alert. Giants covering flips the script, but Philly grinds a West Fry nailed the close call. Mirrors our 28-22 heartbreaker. What's your bold prediction here? Onward to Buffalo's bye-week blitz. Bills minus 7.5 at Panthers? Buffalo's rested post-bye. Josh Allen slinging lasers. While Carolina trots out Andy Dalton with Bryce Young shelved. Injury City. Phrase calling a big Bills dub, and yeah, 5-2 Buffalo feasts on 1-6 Panthers. Vikings peeps. This AFC South mess? Music to our ears, keeps paths clear. Dalton's no wizard, Panthers allowing 30-plus weekly. Allen's 12 TDs say Route City, over under 45.5 busting high. Jordan Mason, wait, our RB. No, but imagine our ground game clicking like this. For Purple Nation, Bills rolling means divisional focus sharpens. Who's Allen's top target tonight? Let's hear it. Fresh legs versus desperation. Bills by 14 easy. Phrase pick. Spot on momentum builder. Tease. Ravens Bears next tests Lamar. Echoes our QB woes. Stay locked. Bears plus 6.5 at Ravens. Lamar Jackson's may be back, but Baltimore's D is suspect. No trust there against Caleb Williams' Arsenal coming alive. Phrase riding Chicago close. Weapons like DJ Moore popping. As Vikings fans, NFC North intrigue. Bears covering Hurts rivals. Boosts our 3-3 tiebreaker dreams. Ravens 4-3, but D yielding 25+ lately. Williams 70% completion rising. Over under 48.5 temps over, but Bears grind low. Jackson's ankle? Question mark. For us, Chicago tough keeps Detroit. Green Bay honest. Skull synergy. Your North pick. Bears steal? Vote below. Lamar or Caleb. Thriller either way, but phrase underdog call fits. Bears hang, Ravens squeak. NFC plot thickens for our charge. Next, 49 airs. Texans revenge? 49ers plus 1.5 versus Texans? Defensive grind alert. Houston fizzled Monday versus Seahawks. Offense crumbling post-hot streak. San Fran's banged up but wins ugly. Phrase flipping the dog. Vikings crew, this cross-conference clash, keeps AFC West chaotic. Eyes on our Thursday W. Texans 5-2 to 1-1 lately. 49ers Brock Purdy sneaky efficient. 41.50/U screams under. Injuries galore, but Kyle Shanahan schemes magic. For Purple Pride, Niners covering? Neutral, but drama fuels our fire. Bold, CJ Stroud rebounds? Nah. Thoughts? Endgame battle. 49ers eke it, per fry defenses dictate. Mirrors our Chargers hope? Pumped? Buccaneers next. Buccaneers minus 4.5 versus Saints? Tampa's smarting from Niners L but licks wounds versus 1-6 New Orleans. Competitive cats, but Bucks pull away late. Phrase on Tampa, Baker Mayfield rebounding. Vikings fans, NFC South slop? Keeps standings messy. Our gain, Saints fight, but Bucks 4-3 average 28 points. O/U 46.5 temps, but late surge. Derek Carr's picks doom 'em. For us, Tampa W? Balances conference. Who's Mayfield's go-to? Comment. Tampa rolls, Fry aces, easy cover. Tease. Cowboys Broncos high altitude test incoming. Skull rising. Cowboys plus 3.5 at Broncos? CD Lamb's back. 110 yards and TD last week. Duo with Pickens? Fire. Denver's tough at mile high, but Dallas sinking timely. Phrase grabbing points. Vikings diehards? NFC East drama? Eagles win keeps M ahead. Our wild card edge. Broncos 4-3 home dogs no more. O/U 50.5 screams shootout, Dak Prescott slinging. Lamb's targets explode. For Purple, Cowboys close? Wild West for spots. You taking Dallas? Spill. Mile high magic or Cowboy comeback. Phrase dog hits, close final. Next, Colts wagon. Colts minus 14.5 versus Titans? Indy's a freight train, 33.1 ppg. Biggest margins. Tennessee's mess all around. No threat. Phrase pounding the blowout. Vikings squad. AFC South laugher? Clears our path. Focus north. Colts 6-1. Titans 1-6 allowing 30+. O/U 47.5 overs easy. Anthony Richardson dazzles. For us, route keeps QB talk hot. Wentz versus JJ? Thoughts? Indy crushes, Fry nails, double digits. Packers Steelers revenge bruise. Packers minus 3.5 at Steelers? Aaron Rodgers versus old Packers crew. Hostile reunion. Green Bay road weary. Pit off mini buy. Offense meh this year. Phrase on Steelers plus 3.5. Late steal. Vikings North foes? Pitt upset Hurts GB. Our boost. Rodgers rusty. 44.50/U fits grind. Najee Harris grinds. Steelers D sacks key. For Purple Pride, chaos rules. Skull loves it. Rodgers revenges. Nah. Pitt hangs, phrase call, upset vibes. Finale. Chiefs dynasty? Chiefs minus 12.5 versus Commanders? Casey's back. Shut out Raiders last week. Primetime home. No Jaden Daniels for Washington. Phrase Chiefs easy. Vikings fans. AFC power? Motivates our Thursday fight. Chiefs 5-2, Commanders 2-5 crumbling. O/U 46.5 unders if Mahomes clamps. Patrick Mahomes surgical. For us, blowout? Sets bar high, we match? Yes. KC dominates. Fry aces, route city. Few. Slate wrapped. Skull Vikings nation. What a week 8 whirlwind. From our do-or-die Chargers clash to Chiefs crushing souls. These picks have my purple heart pounding. We dove deep into the drama. Stats like Herbert's picks and our D's fire. All to fuel your fandom. Loved hearing your takes. Keep them coming on Wentz's bounce back or Bears upset bid. If this fired you up, smash that like button, drop a comment with your boldest prediction, subscribe for more Noticias Dos Vikings news breakdowns, and share with your fellow Warriors. Let's pack US Bank next. Go get M and remember, we're in this together. Skol.